And we're back with another episode of Let's Play King's Quest II Romancing the Stones. I'm your host, the RPG guy. And we've made it to some place known as the Tower Realm. And wow. This music could play for me forever and I would just enjoy it thoroughly. So yeah, we're just hanging out here, waiting for something specific to kind of happen. It's happened a couple times, and
although a flash of luminescent golden scales skims across the surface of the water.
That's what we want, and then we're gonna follow it up with our first found item. This can happen right away. It can take several attempts. We're hoping we don't have to do it too often to get a result here.
You retrieve the empty net. You don't seem to be able to catch anything at the moment.
It's so it says, but we're gonna keep trying. Eventually, we're gonna catch that fish. And there we go.
You cast the net into the tranquil sea. Upon retrieving it, you see that you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach.
Let's grab this guy.
You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open and its gills are extended. With great difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. You toss the fish back into the tranquil sea.
And there he goes.
Thank you for not killing me. For your kindness, I will gladly take you across to the other side of this vast sea.
Oh, Flounder, what have they done to you, man? All right, let's get going.
You carefully lower yourself down the steep embankment and slide onto the fish's scaly back. You hold on tight as the fish swims far out to sea.
Whoa! Oh! Oh! Wow! Wow!
You slide off the fish's back and clamber onto the sandy shore of a surreal little island.
Okie dokie. All right, so we made it. But we're not done quite yet. Now, we got some tips from that last book we read earlier, and we can go to the tower right now and deal with some of the things there, but there are other things we should fiddle with first before going to said tower, because it'll just make us come back this way anyway. But what is this?
Some writing has appeared in the sand. It reads,
"It would appear that you, my dear, are here indeed to help me. Walk to this sand and place your hand upon these words, and you'll see."
Oakley dokley.
You place your palm upon the words in the sand.
Oh my god! Holy shit, it's like real magic! And there we go.
You notice some more writing in the sand near the portal. It reads,
"You may return, but pause to learn a way to flee this cursed place. My end draws near, so hurry, dear, and come swift to me in haste."
Okay.
You pick up the beautiful stone of quartz.
Nice. Let's head over here now and see what we can see. And all stuff we learned in that library book.
3 symbols are depicted in the sand. Perhaps each one represents an action that must be performed in order to establish an escape route from this strange place.
So we got bowl-looking object, water, pour water on what looks like the words. Well, we don't have a bowl anymore, so we'll have to improvise.
You remove an ample-sized coconut from the bunch growing in the treetop.
Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all around. Oop. Let's go ahead and get down. And let's make a bowl out of this bad boy.
Using the sharp blade of your sword, you slice the coconut clean in half. You have a hairy, dome-shaped coconut. The beauty of the quartz stone is truly remarkable.
We did not check out this beautiful ham.
The smoked ham has a wonderful savory smell. It's hard to resist tasting it. It looks as though someone has taken a bite out of it.
No.
This odd
Oh, we already looked at that. All right, let's take this coconut. Stick it in the water.
The half coconut with briny water from the magenta sea.
And then let's use it over here.
Some writing has appeared in the sand where the symbols used to be. It reads,
Well done, my dear. You've come so near. A king's quest is soon to end. But if now you go, alone you'd know, our broken path would ne'er mend.
Suddenly, the sand begins swirling again. In place of the poem appears yet another portal.
So we definitely don't want to go in that yet. We have not got our poo-tang. Let's skedaddle, shall we?
You fill the half coconut.
Why not? Then up we go.
Twin lion statues are situated on either side of the door. It almost looks like they are guarding the entrance.
And we will go with this bad boy.
The circular gold object fits perfectly into the door's outer rim.
And then we'll grab that quartz.
As you place the quartz stone into the shallow hole, you hear it lock into place. Suddenly, the statues rumble to life.
Oh my god!
You will find from one satisfy, for the other can only be mine. These words will provide you the means to get by. My companion Zoe shall see you dying.
So pretty much the riddle is one lion tells the truth, the other one lies.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, no. The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide.
Let's talk to the other one.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, yes. The first carries all manner of weather. The second gives cause to be burned. The third is shallow, as it can be deep. The fourth, to bear fruit, must be turned.
So clearly this one's telling the truth, because the other one said that the one on the left said that the right one would not know, which he actively told us what to do. So let's go back over here. And so the answers to the riddle are pretty much relatively straightforward. It should be what moves through the weather and all that hubbubaloo. Should be this guy here, followed by the sun, followed by water, and followed by earth. The last one being the earth churning and all that. Okay, let's make a save. We've come so far, you guys. It'd be a shame to screw up now, wouldn't it? We're up we go. It's a great lion. Let's see. Question is,
Hungrily, the lion gulps down the smoked ham in one enormous bite. Seconds later, he falls fast asleep like a helpless kitten.
nice. And then, boom.
You have that. The quartz tower
Let's grab that.
You scoop.
You know what? I think I screwed up, guys. Hold on. I believe, and this is why we saved, as there are multiple ways to deal with solutions, there is a right way and a wrong way to deal with solutions. So we give him the ham and he falls asleep. But let's try this, because this was originally what I wanted to do.
That is not. That is.
There we go. Because I
Distancing
believe...
yourself from the lion as much as possible. You hold the emerald in such a way that the window's light passes through it and shines directly onto his tail. Instantly, something begins to happen.
And we get proper amount of points, too. We get more points for doing this. Oh, God.
I cannot tell you how much I appreciate what you just did for me.
Oh,
You are
God.
welcome. Who are you?
At one time, I was Hagatha's suitor, when we were both much younger. Believe it or not, she was quite attractive in her day. But during the course of our relationship, I fell in love with another woman. In a jealous rage, Hagatha transformed me into a lion to guard this door for the rest of my life. I have seen, or rather heard, many a pretty damsel spend the last of her days inside that room. Incidentally, I presume you have found the exit from this strange island?
Yes, but
Then I shall bid you farewell. It is awfully drafty in here. Strange, I didn't notice that when I was covered in cat hair.
Oh, God, he's presenting. So, yeah, the ham got us, I think, 171 points. This will give us 173. So there are different ways to pass through the challenges of this game, which is kind of something I didn't show much in the last King's Quest game, the first King's Quest game. So I wanted to show it here. So that should give us,
Scoop
yeah,
the tuft of
174.
orange fur into your hand.
Will we get the maximum score? I don't really know. I can't be sure, but we're gonna try.
You push the tuft of cat
I have a
fur
feeling we
into the
won't.
vial.
I
It
think we're
quickly dissolves
a
into
couple
the
points
blue
off
liquid.
somehow. I don't know how, but we'll see what happens as we move on.
You knock lightly on the door. However, there is no response. You lift the heavy wooden beam that holds the doors in place.
Well, hot damn.
You softly say some words to the girl, but she does not show any sign of responding.
Well, that can't be good.
Unfortunately, it only seems like a fairy tale. The maiden doesn't respond to your kiss. Her sleep appears to be somewhat deeper than usual. You suspect a magical influence.
All right, so we have something that helps with magical influences,
As
don't
you
we?
hold the emerald over the girl, you realize that the light from the window does not penetrate this part of the room.
That kind of blows. Perhaps some reflecting of light will do?
The current alignment of the mirror prevents the outside light from reflecting off it and illuminating this part of the room.
Okay, so we need to shift the mirror here. There we go. Right on her booty. Let's transform that booty into a Kardashian ass.
Between the ray of light and the sleeping maiden. At first, nothing happens. Then she stirs. The radiant light streams through the emerald and dispels the sleeping enchantment instantly.
It gives her some ghetto booty that only a Kanye West could love. Nah, I'm just kidding. Graham's into ghetto booty too.
Hello.
Angelina Jolie, oh my.
You have me at a disadvantage, my lady.
Yo,
of course.
hot.
My name is Valenice. I've been watching you.
Keep the names of the characters in mind for future King's
Wow.
Quest games when we
In
get
my
to them.
sleep, from the moment you arrived in Kalima.
The lines in the sand. Those were your words?
This is a strange place, filled with much strong magic. Once you arrived, I discovered a way to communicate to you from my sleep. I hope you found my words to be of some aid.
Indeed I did, my lady. My heart was warmed greatly when you expressed your longing to see me.
I have come to learn a great deal about you, Graham, of your nobility and bravery. I know why you came here, and how truly deep your feelings are for me. I want you to know that I have come to feel the same way for you.
Something about the way she looks at you speaks 1,000 words. She loves you, Graham. She really loves you.
Well, hot damn, you know what I say to that? Let's get some tongue action going here. Oh, yeah.
If this is a dream, this moment could not be better.
Some hot loving straight from her oven. Oh, no, butt chin has arrived.
Wow, isn't this nice?
Never gonna break, do we?
What a pretty pair. I hope you're enjoying each other's company, since you won't be doing a great deal else for much longer.
Well, you know, evil witch lady, we have plans too. Just saying.
The door! Why, you...
Which?
I'm sure it would have rhymed.
Silence.
She wanted to say
Like the likes of
bitch.
you.
Why do you despise her? What has Valenice ever done to you?
She has the attention of men all over the land.
Swing.
Attention that once had all been mine.
Boing.
I won't allow her to take it away from
So really, this is
I
a
think we
battle
should
of
just allow
whores?
the two of us to go.
Just saying.
me. And why would I want to do that?
Jealous
Leave your realm
whores.
together, never to return. Then you would have all the attention you could ever want again.
Nice try, my pretty fly. But you are caught in my web now. And besides, the father would not want you returning and interrupting his search.
The father? Is he one of your male admirers?
You think that the father is one of my admirers? You silly boy.
What smells like armpit?
Naive you
Oh,
are
God.
Not to even realize that the man in charge of your own army is the man who wishes you destroyed.
Well, thanks for giving us that info, Agatha. Here, you know what? We've been saving this just for you.
I have something that might interest you. A youth potion. Brewed from a nightingale, no less.
You have it? Well, don't just stand there, you foolish boy. Give it to me. Yes, this is it. I thought I'd never see it again. At last, I have the finished youth potion in my hands.
Glug, 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 glug.
Look at me. I am so beautiful.
I don't have butt shit no more. Oh, happy day.
No, what have you done to me?
Steroid abuse
Just
to the
giving
max.
You a taste of your own medicine.
How could you? I'll never be able to show my face anywhere.
Like she could to begin with, right? Right, guys?
And I have fleas.
Delicious fleas.
How bad is it? Let me see.
It's this bad.
My eyes.
Agatha's body is nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went.
How odd.
Well,
Yes,
I beg your pardon?
you were trying to think of the best way to ask me to marry you. As I said, I have seen you in my dreams ever since you arrived in Kolima, and I have come to feel for you the way I know you feel about me. So the answer to your question is yes.
But I haven't asked you yet.
There is a far better question you could ask, such as, where shall we be wed? In your kingdom or mine?
Yours. There is something I must attend to in Daventry that may ruin the occasion otherwise.
Whatever you decide, my dear.
oh yeah, give us thy
You
royal
manage to
tonguing.
break open the door. The two of you venture to the smaller island, where the portal still swirls expectantly.
I'm a monster. I
As you
know.
step through it, you find yourself wondering where it will teleport you.
Holy hot damn.
We seem to be in Agatha's cave.
How did we end up here?
I have no idea.
We did end up here.
Inquisitively, you pick up the glass dome to inspect it more closely.
Looky here.
Astounding. Within the dome's wall of glass is contained the entire island realm, quartz tower and all.
Why ever would you want to take that?
This item denied you of your freedom. It is only right that you may do as you please with it. Or you could accept it as a wedding gift.
Valanice takes the dome from your hand.
I shall keep it as a reminder that, regardless of what transpires from this point on, I have experienced worse.
It's one way to look at it, I guess.
Graham, I don't like this place. Let's leave.
It is a crystal ball, fairly standard equipment for those of the magical persuasion.
All right, let's get out of here, Valanice. Pretty close. I don't think we're gonna get it though. There must have been one task I didn't do
You
right.
notice that it is night already. Also, the two of you seem to have some company.
Beautiful night, yes?
Yes, certainly. To what do we owe the, pleasure of your visit?
Why, King Graham, surely you do not still think of me as the enemy? If I had wanted you destroyed, it would have been a simple enough thing to do. No, I have come only to ask a question of you, if I may.
Of course. And what would this question be?
I wish to know, have either of you ever seen a wedding ceremony performed and orchestrated by a highly experienced and rather exceptional mage?
Not really.
I cannot say that I...
Well then, prepare yourselves. I promise you both that this will be a night to remember.
Yes, Count Dracula. I mean, Your Eminence. As we are getting the most unique wedding in video game history, I see. Let's see. A lot of cameos here.
People of Kolima, it is my desire to be reinstated as your custodian and protector, if you will still have me.
The crowd is silent. Then
I see RoboCop.
it grows until finally everybody cheers in
I see
agreement for
Batman.
support.
Right by the pumpkins there that we helped earlier. The dwarfs on a leash held by
Very well.
Possum.
Therefore,
Or
with
Anastasia.
the power and authority you have reinvested in me,
The librarians here.
I wish to conduct the ceremony of these two deserving people.
The naked
who
dude,
have chosen
Death,
to
or
join
the
together
boatman.
in marriage. Behold!
I think that's the merchant over there. Pretty much a handful of characters from all kinds of walks of games is here. How many cameos do you guys see? That is the real question. There are quite a lot. Not gonna lie.
King Graham of Daventry, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Lady Valenice, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a
Boing.
wedding band?
Yes, it is a gift from Anastasia's parents.
There's Neptune. There's I think the king from the first game who's
husband
long
and
passed
wife.
away.
I think you know what comes next.
Boing. Showing? Showing.
The cloud's jubilance reaches a new height. The people of Kalima seem only too eager to rejoice in your newfound happiness.
I cannot thank you enough for your service to me in ensuring the safety of my family. Without the Brotherhood's moral decadence of old, the people of Kolima can finally move forward.
And I will not forget the chance you have given my husband and I to spend an eternity together.
Your kindness will always be remembered.
Shut up, little dwarf.
And bravery shall echo in the Mer people's songs for ages to come.
The legacy of your homeland lives on, due to your exemplary honor.
Now, King Graham, it is time for you to take your bride to her new home.
But my ship, my crew.
I have sent them home already. By now, they will have notified everyone of your imminent arrival.
Imminent arrival?
Trust me.
Oh god, he winked at us. But yeah, there's references to all kinds of different video games and video game characters
I wish
and
you
pop culture
all the
characters.
best, both of you.
Give my regards to the father.
And it was not in the original game. It was not in Batman. I don't believe was in the original game. Merlin, I think I see a Wookiee back there.
Subsides, a deafening roar erupts from the audience. All have come to bear witness to your return and the coronation of your new bride.
I think I see a Hobbit.
Welcome back, Your Majesty. And may I say, never have I seen a more beautiful and stunning bride than the one you have returned with. I trust you found your journey through Kalima void of peril or incident.
Damn!
Agatha told me of your treachery. Who are you? Why do you call yourself the father? What are you searching for?
You need only know this. You would do best not to treat one like I in such a manner.
I must, with much regret, inform you all of a great treachery in our fair land. This man, he who has sworn loyalty to Daventry and its crown, is a traitor.
Dun dun
He has
dun!
conspired to have me slain away from home with the intention of pursuing his own insidious ambitions here. Guards, seize him!
You have made a terrible mistake, you know.
Backflips right up.
Guard, halt. Stand back.
Prepared to fight for your life, are you? And with an old fool's sword. Be warned. You do not know who you are facing. Your ignorance shall destroy you. On guard!
He looks so derpy there. They both kind of do. Oh boy. Where'd Merlin go? He's not in the background anymore, man. Yeah, you don't fuck with King Graham.
It is over.
I think not.
Thrice now I curse, and from the first, your family shall feel the worst. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame for you the same, Over Daventry your heir shall reign.
Well,
Who was that man?
I don't know, but I will find out someday.
give him a good
I
stabbing.
swear it.
The greatest stabbing in all of Daventry.
Listen, we will deal with any curses as we find them, or as they find us. Come, you must show me around your kingdom. I wish to become accustomed with the realm in which we will be raising our children.
What about your coronation?
Later.
They want to get to fucking real quick, as that is the end of King's Quest II, Romancing the Stones, as King Graham is now getting someone to play with his bone. What a story of adventure, danger, and romance. Thus, we finish the second King's Quest game, Romancing the Stones, another Roberto Williams classic. Definitely, they expanded a lot more than the original game does. And as far as my memory is concerned, it's been a while since I've played the original King's Quest 2. I do have it. It's just, it's very dated. And the story and the music to this is so delightful, at least compared to the original, that it's worth checking out. So I can't say enough that this, again, is still the better way of experiencing the original game. Though it is always advised, as not just these guys advising it, but I advise it too, that if you definitely enjoy the original game by picking up the King's Quest collection on Steam, as they fixed a lot of the problems that were holding it back over the years finally. But let me just say that this is, out of the initial 3, I want to say this one is still my favorite. We'll get to the third one because it's been a long time since I touched the third game. That has been remade by the same, mostly the same company. They started getting other hands to help, and I do want to say I think that we stopped seeing. There's no real strong remake of the fourth game. So I think it's kind of after the third game, everybody who worked on these projects kind of went their separate ways. But I will say that, again, this is definitely a vast improvement to King's Quest 1. Not just the original, but as well as the remake of King's Quest 1. King's Quest 1, though, it was not the first of its kind. I want to say Space Quest actually may have come first. But it's still a great game, and it still holds up. A lot of the fantasy elements here are delightful and a lot of fun. And I must say that it's come, I still think that these versions have aged nicely. They haven't aged too poorly. There are some people who might argue the audio recording of some of the characters is a little wonky, but I do think that the characters of King Graham are voiced by the original voice actor from King's Quest V. And so, yeah, that's something to think of. Oh, we got some comedy here. All characters perform their own stunts. This game has been made with the full respect of Sierra Entertainment and the makers of the original game upon which it was based. No animals except for a Wookiee were harmed during the making of this game, and the characters depicted in the game are entirely fictitious. Any similarity to real people, either living or dead, is purely coincidental. King Edward appears courtesy of Daventry Resurrection, Inc., Daventry torched by Flamethrowers United. Aside from characters that plays bar for the original series, all additional concepts of the unique work of the author thanks to the, and then the rest of it is thanking AGDI and AGS engine and all of that. So anyway, thought I'd get those comedy lines in there. But yeah, definitely a great remake. This is how you handle remakes for these types of games. And yeah, awesome stuff, if I do say so myself. And yeah,
you scored less than points. We encourage you to play again and try for the top score. Thanks for playing.
Clearly
you enjoyed King's Quest 2, Romancing the Stones.
Clearly I missed something somewhere, and that's fine. It happens. But with that said, that will complete our playthrough of King's Quest 2, Romancing the Stones. And yeah, definitely check out AGD's website, AGDI, or whatever it is, and check out their website, and you can pick this game up there, though, of course, always support the original creators, because maybe someday they'll create another King's Quest game. Who knows? But I will say this, I had a great time sharing this game with you and the weird, bizarre adventures that we've gone on with King Graham. And you guys pretty much have an idea of how wonky these worlds are, and for more excitement still to come. Keep in mind of all the characters we've met along the way, such as Falanice, because she actually appears in other games, other King's Quest games, as does, of course, King Graham. And references from this game will also appear in King's Quest 3. And there's so many little references and Easter eggs appearing in all the different games. So with that said, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTardStudios for more live gaming action. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And we will see you guys on the next Let's Play.